Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and I'm here for some exciting news for you guys, and this video is about the band Demon Hunter. Now, we all know that we just had their latest acoustic album, Songs of Death and Resurrection, and you know, we all kind of assumed that the next main studio album would not come out till at least sometime early 2022, which is still a possibility. Yes, that still could be a thing. However, this information that I recently got actually causes a lot of speculation, and we could actually receive the new Demon Hunter album this year. Well, we'll go ahead and talk about that. So apparently, Demon Hunter has teased the title for the next album. Now, how do I know this? Well, apparently someone who owned the vinyl version of Songs of Death and Resurrection has shared something in the lyrics book. Apparently in the page where it has the lyrics to Praise the Void, at the bottom note it says from the forthcoming album Exile. So apparently Exile is going to be the name of the next Demon Hunter album, which is a pretty interesting name, I must say. I mean, they're once again going with that one-word album title like they've been doing since Extremist, I think, which is definitely interesting. And you know, with an album title like Exile, it's one of those things where you just think, like, I don't know what to expect. Like, is this album going to be, you know, rather heavy? Is it going to be on the softer side, like Peace and Outlive, maybe, to an extent? What I'm kind of thinking is they're going to go back to the song format of Extremist. Maybe 12 tracks, and some songs are ballads, and some songs are heavy, some songs are more in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Extremist. And, you know, since this little note that was placed in the vinyl lyric book, since it was placed on Praise the Void, you know what this means. This means that there's going to be another version of the song Praise the Void. And you know, it's kind of funny because I even had my suspicions whenever I read the title Praise the Void, even before hearing this information. You know, because the song Praise the Void is listed as the resurrected version, or resurrected, or whatever, and you know, even since the start I found that kind of weird. Like, why would they name this the resurrected version? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is like, you know, not going to be on any album, or, you know, is obviously not on any of their previous albums, like, why would they call it the resurrected version? Because there's going to be another version that's going to be on this new album, Exile. So, you know what this means. We already heard one of the songs on the new album, Exile, and that is obviously Praise the Void. Now, I think a following question, you know, something that kind of follows up what I just said there, would be maybe like, what would the actual song sound like? Like, is it going to be a heavy song? Is it going to be a ballad? I'll give you my guess. I think it's going to be a ballad, because, I mean, if you think about it, Songs of Death and Resurrection is already an album that is full of ballads. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's no heavy songs on the album. So, since Praise the Void is probably a ballad, like even the other version that we'll hear in the near future, I'm sure that's also going to be a ballad. Now, maybe it's not going to be as soft, you know, more calm or as mellow as the resurrected version, but I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of maybe Tomorrow Never Comes type of vibe, I guess. That's kind of what I'm expecting, like something that's, you know, not totally too soft, but maybe a ballad like Tomorrow Never Comes, where, you know, the guitars are, you know, present, you know, the song is just, I guess, beefed up more, or whatever. So that's something that I am expecting. So you know that this album will have some ballads on it, which I'm definitely glad, because I love Demon Hunter's ballads. I mean, in my opinion, I think they're better than their heavy stuff, if I'm being honest. Now, their heavy stuff is good, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, I did not expect to receive this information today. Like, I did not expect to get any news about the next Demon Hunter album, at least until November or even December of this year. So this is definitely interesting news. Now, the other thing that I do want to talk about is, when can we expect this album to come out? Because now that we've already gotten information and the album title has already been confirmed, like, are we really going to wait a whole year for this next album? You know, because I know when it comes to music, you know, in the music world, like, usually they like to announce an album, like, only a few months before the album is actually supposed to come out. Now, it's not like Demon Hunter just, like, you know, basically just announced it out in the blue on their social media pages or whatever, but they kind of did confirm it, though. Like, this is like their low-key way of teasing the next album, which I do find kind of interesting. So I guess there's a possibility that we could receive this new album this year, 2021. Now, I do have some doubts about that, because if it does come out, like, later this year, it'll be the first time in a while that Demon Hunter has released an album, like, that late in a year, because I believe since The World is a Thorn, they've been releasing albums, like, March and April time, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I'm like, you know, are we going to have to wait another year for this next album, this new album, Exile? I really hope not. So that's why I'm wondering if we're going to get the new album this year, because I just think it's kind of weird that, you know, the band would already be, you know, putting this information out there if we're not going to be getting this album for another year, you know? So I think there is a possibility we could get the new album this year, but we'll have to see, of course. But nonetheless, we know that Demon Hunter is coming out with a new album, regardless if it's this year or 2022. But we just know that Demon Hunter has confirmed the title of their new album and that there is a new album coming. But it is exciting news nonetheless, so let me know what you guys think. What do you guys expect from this new Demon Hunter album? What do you think of the title Exile? So let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, and take care.